Hi guys, it's Smriti again on behalf of Clatata, and now I'll be dealing with the reading and comprehension section of the English section of the CLAT paper. The reading and comprehension section, it basically tests your ability to conceptualize and summarize a piece that you have been given. And this section at the end, it asks questions based upon your understanding of the text that you have just read. In a typical paper, you may expect 2 to 3 reading comprehensions, and the trick for reading comprehensions is that you should not waste time reading it again and again. So what you have to develop in these days is that you have to develop your own trick to invest least amount of time possible in the reading comprehension. Because typically what happens, people tend to waste a lot of time in reading those comprehensions, then going and reading the question, then reading it again and then answering. So what you have to do is you have to be very tricky with the time, and my personal advice to you would be that you read the question first. After reading the question, you try to get the theme of what the comprehension is about. Based upon that, when you go and read the comprehension, that then you will get to know as to where the answer is. If you've read a question and when you're reading the relevant section, you can get to know that okay, this question is asked, you can mark that section and then you can proceed. So if this way you will proceed, then I guess you will save more time. But then again, it depends person to person. So while you are solving our test papers, you can develop your own technique, whether you would like to read the comprehension passage first and then answer the question, or whether you will like to read the questions first and then read the comprehension passage. One more thing about comprehension passage is that when you're reading the passage, if a question is asked, even if the question seems very general in nature, all the answers, options that are given, they also seem very general in nature. Till then, don't apply your prior knowledge. Maybe the answer that is given in the text that is different from what is your general or your prior understanding of that particular question. So even if 2 answers are possible, one answer is based upon your prior knowledge and one answer is given in the text, always go with the answer that is given in the text. What may also happen that in order to save time, you will be answering the general question based upon your own prior knowledge, and the other question you will be answering based upon the comprehension. So don't do that. You are wasting time, but then in all probability you are giving up a few marks, because even if a general question is asked, there might be some reason why it is asked. So therefore, I will suggest that always always answer on the basis of what is given in the passage and do not apply your prior knowledge. And my final word will be that try to use minimum amount of time possible in answering the comprehension passage. All the best.